Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be creating this look, which is kind of like a Thanksgiving look, something that you could totally wear for Thanksgiving or throughout fall. So it's going to be this orangey half cut crease with just a little bit of sparkle and then these brown lips. So you want to go ahead and see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. To start off, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with my Smashbox Primerizer. This retails for $42, but honestly I think it's really worth it because it's a primer and a moisturizer, so I feel like it really helps your makeup stay on longer. So I already went ahead and did my eyebrows and set my eyelids, and I'm going to go ahead and be using tape for today's look just so it can be a little bit more cleaner and a little bit more sharper. For today's look, I'm going to be using my Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shade Universal as my transition shade. And with the same brush, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here, which is Terracotta, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on top of my transition shade. To make that a little bit darker, I'm going to go ahead and put this shade called Ablaze with my Morphe R38. I really do like this palette, but the only thing is that I don't like that it doesn't have a mirror. So I have to pick up my MAC mirror and then be using that as well. We're going to go ahead and put that color on top of the other color and blend that together. Now I like to go ahead and go in with a clean brush and blend those colors together. I'm going to go ahead and darken up those colors a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and use this brown shade right here called Brave, and I'm going to take the same brush I was using to blend the colors together. I'm going to go ahead and focus that color just on this part of my eye, since that's where I'm going to go ahead and add a glitter shade. So you can tell right away that it darkened up compared to this one. And then just go ahead and blend all of those two colors together even more. So I am going to go ahead and do a half cut crease just because I want to add glitter wherever the half cut crease ends. And I am going to go ahead and use my NYX concealer and the Body Shop brush. And I'm going to go ahead and add some concealer onto my hand to make it a little bit easier. It's okay if you mess up. I can always go ahead and add eyeshadow wherever I messed up. I went back with some eyeshadow and cleaned up the concealer. I'm going to go ahead and go back with my concealer and fix that up again. For the cut crease, I'm going to go ahead and add the shade Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to go ahead and take that color with a flat brush. For the shades I'm going to go ahead and add where the cut crease ends is going to be the shade Pure and the shade Bronze. And I'm going to go ahead and take it with the same flat brush. And then I like to go ahead and take my Mario Badescu spray and spray that on. I feel like it just helps with the color. And I'm going to go ahead and add it right here. You can definitely add gold loose glitter if you want it to be a little bit more sparkly, but I didn't want it to be messy, so I just went ahead and added some sparkly shades. So a quick tip, if you're using the same brushes for your look, I definitely recommend a brush cleaning pad. I feel like it just helps it remove the product a little bit, and you can definitely keep using the same brush. So it looks like this. It's just a little matte, and then you just go ahead and take your brush, and it doesn't remove all of it, but it removes some. So I definitely recommend one of these. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner, and I'm using my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. It's okay if you're messy. You're going to remove the tape and it's going to look a little bit sharper than it does right now. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. So then I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. I'm going to be applying these. I don't remember what they're called because I lost the little box that said the name. But I like to use my lashes a few times until they can't be used anymore. And I'm going to just go ahead and apply the Kiss Lash Glue. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation now. I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear in the shade NC30. I'm not really big on using different types of foundation because my skin is really acne prone. So I like to stick with this one since it's the one that helps my skin. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I went ahead and switched to my regular foundation brush. I didn't really like how the Beauty Blender worked. I don't know if it's because my first time using it, but I'm just going to go ahead and use my regular foundation brush. Moving on to my concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. I'm going to go ahead and contour with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to use the Shade and Light brush. I actually got this at Marshall's for $25 compared to Sephora $50, so that's a pretty good deal. I'm going to go ahead and mix these two shades, which is Subconscious and Shadow Play. I'm going to use the angled brush part. I'm going to go ahead and lightly do it because I feel like it's really pigmented. You see that? It's really pigmented. And then with just kind of the leftover products, I'm going to go ahead and go into my jawline and in my forehead. I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte blush in the shade Party and my regular blush brush. Before I go ahead and highlight and add lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and finish my eye look, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color Ablaze. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and add mascara. I'm going to go ahead and use this Wet n Wild Makeup Protein mascara. Okay, so now to highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlight. This is honestly such a good highlighter. I just bought it like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I really like it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add it in my inner corner as well. I'm going to go ahead and add this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Tulips. Okay, last but not least, to set my face, the Mario Badescu facial spray. So this is the final look. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.